Out. Yay. Evening, Elaine. Right, music. Six of six. Right, I'll just give it another minute. I think we're just waiting for a couple of the runners to come back. And I'll get up tonight's session plan. Last week, this week, new session plan next week. I think we'll do something different next week. What have we got on? That's it. Ooh. Right, music. Everybody got mats? No, I'm very disorganized tonight. Bang on window, tell them to get their asses in here. Jesus Christ. Come on. Right, come on then, let's get going. Anybody broken? Anything new I need to know about? No? Come on, Di. Come on, Jen. You've got no competition this week, Di. The Pepinator's not here. He's off working somewhere. So Debs has decided to stay in and drink gin, apparently. Are we all ready? Zoom is. Are you all ready? Right then. Just throw your arms over. And back the other way. Right, all we're going to do for this one is we're just going to step forwards, little half lunge, arms up in the air, back again. So you can lift your heel off the floor, just lightly stretch your hip flexor, throw your arms up in the air. So if you're holding a big beach ball. So nice and light, bend your front leg slightly, bend your back leg slightly. It's like a little tiny lunge. Nice and light. I'm going to confuse you in a minute. Not yet, though. Another two of these. 1, 2. Change legs. Other leg this time. Same again. Not too long, not too deep. Just to get your joints loose. Have you started your Garmins? Another 2. 1. And off. This time, step forwards, other leg. And as you step forwards, you're just going to turn to the side. Look where you're turning. It's the same again. Keep your arms up. Get a nice twist. Watch your arms. Same side, same leg. Go, there's always one. The other left leg. So get a good rotation. Look where your hands are going. Try and keep your hips facing forwards. Right, last one. Change legs. Same again. So just imagine you're swinging a big beach ball around. Like on the Haven Holiday advert. What's behind the music? One more. And just shake your arms off, shake your legs off, right? Just flick your heels up. Right, bring your knees up now. Get that knee nice and high. Right, now up and out with them. So wide stance, one at a time. Last one. Nice and light. All you're going to do is just kick your leg up gently. Build on the height. Doesn't matter if your leg's bent, I don't really care. Just get it a little bit higher each time. Once you feel like it's stretching, don't go any higher. And last one. Change legs. Right, nice and light on your feet. I'll be can't you know? Left leg, are you listening? Left leg slightly forwards, or it just slightly bounce from one foot to the other. Hands up in guard position. Right? We're going to do a jab, jab, and a cross. So it's jab, jab, cross, then back, bounce. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Change legs. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Change legs. Jab, cross this time. Jab, cross. Change legs. Jab, cross. Jab, cross. Jab, cross, uppercut. Right, shake your legs off. Everybody warmed up? We ought to do some boxers now, it's kickboxing stuff. I ain't done it for years. Right then. First one, 30 seconds. Can't remember what we're doing for 30 seconds. Star jumps. Yeah, get the door ready. 30 seconds, star jumps, nice and light. Make sure your balls don't touch down. Ready and go. That's it, keep nice and light on your feet. Is this something I said? Just turn around. 10 seconds, pick up the pace, a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1, off. It's always star jumps. Keep breathing under control. Another 2 sets of them. Right, second set. Are you ready? And go. Come on. Chop, chop. That's it, nice and light. Right, pick up the pace a bit. 10 seconds through. That's it, 2 minutes. Well done, Elaine. Right, pick up the pace a bit more. Last 10 seconds. Well, you're going to pick it up again. I want it airborne. Come on. 2, 1, off. We need some more pelvic floor exercises, obviously. Right then, last one. Remember doing front to backs on this one. So you're going, right, front to backs. Ready and go. Let's see how the Zoomies are doing. Well done, Lindsay. You've got it now. Well done, Rachel. What on earth are you doing? Well done, Angela. That's good. 10 seconds. Pick up the pace a bit. Don't think about what you're doing. 2, 1, off. Well done. Get a quick breather. Last one of the aerobic ones now. So you've got your mountain climbers. Right, next one, mountain climbers. Remember, we're doing the exchange. On your feet, as close to your hands as you can get them. Right, have a back at the exchange. I'm going to prop that door off, and it's getting warm in here. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, Kate. That's perfect. Lovely exchange. Feet right by your hands. If you're not going to do that, make sure you get a good stretch in. That's good, Lindsay. Well done, Rachel. Good stretch, Vicky. Get me out remembering names. Good stretch, Steve. Well done. Come on, Julia, keep going. 2, 1, off. That's it. Get a breather. Oh, dear. Have we broken the dragons? That's just paddling. You were just you just gave it some of this, weren't you? I don't want to be chances running away from her either. What? Mick's working away, and Debbie injured herself yesterday, but I think she just wants to go on the gym while Mick's away. That's the room where I'm starting anyway. Right, 30 seconds. Off you go. Same again. That's it. Listen to King Julian. He's giving you sound advice. King Julian. Move it, move it. I'm going to only take half out, Mum. Last 10 seconds. Come on, pick up the pace. If you're not going fast, make them good. Well done, Phil. Good exchange. That's it, Margaret. Good stretch. Come on, Steve. Keep going. Don't stop. 2, 1, off. One more to go. Summer bodies don't come out of catalogues, and right here's where you start paying for them. No, you come on, work it out. It's the 80s. It's here after fame. The dance woman. That was her saying. Yeah. If you want to know what fame is, Google it, right? You're young ones. Right, last set. Are we going to do it right this time? Right, go. Well done, Jen. Good stretch. Lindsay's proper going for it. That's a good stretch, Barbara. Well done. Can't tell what Elaine's doing. Her camera's gradually sliding backwards, and I've got to look at the ceiling now. Come on, last 10 seconds. Pick up the pace. Oh dear, we've killed the dragons. 2, 1, and off. Don't worry about it. You're going to love the next 6 weeks. Right, get a breather. Get yourself a drink. We'll start going to the more sensible stuff now. So you're up on your feet next. We all ready? Come on, up you get. Right, nice, simple. Feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing exactly forwards. You're on rail tracks. All you're going to do is just squat down. We're going to do it together. 10. Ready and go. So it's nice and controlled down, nice and controlled up. So imagine you're just pushing your bum backwards as if you're going to sit on the chair, and then you're driving your hips forwards when you stand up. So you're focusing on your glutes, not your quads. Is that 4, Di? 5 on this one. Right. Keep your weight on your heels. How many is this? Last one. Nice and control down. And then drive up. That's it. Just shake your legs off. Right, I'm going to mix this round a bit because it's last week. So this one, we're going to go down, do the pause, come up, do the pause, and then up. Are you ready? We'll all do it together and go. So down, pause, halfway up, pause, all the way up. Same again. Down, halfway up, all the way up. Remember, keep your weight on your heels and drive through your bum. How many is that, Di? Don't confuse me. So just take your legs off. Right, instead of doing the side to side one we did before, all we're going to do is we're going to go down, squat, and then one leg up, arm up, down. Squat, up, arm up, knee up, opposite legs. 5 each leg. Ready? So we're going to put some balance into this now. And go. Down. So pick your leg, it's same arm, same knee, get it as high as possible. Yeah. Put some purpose, don't just throw your arm up. We're just working your hip flexors a bit now. Oops. Nice and controlled. Last one, nice and controlled up. And hold it, shake your legs off. Right, get yourselves on the floor. We're doing planks. So remember, if you're struggling with these, you can do them from your knees. It's up to you where you put your knees. If you put them back there, it's harder. If you put them there, it's easier, but you're better off full length. And everybody else, up on your toes. Just a normal flat plank. I'm going to go on plank patrol. 30 seconds. Ready and go. Still the zoomies first. We've got the tower bridges. Well, that looks all right. Can't see Jamie. She's hidden off the camera. Angela's hidden. Well done. Just drop your bum down a bit, Phil. Lift yours up a bit, Lindsay. You're a bit saggy. We've got a saggy bottom. No one a saggy bottom. Last 5. Just focus, lock it. Pull your belly button back to your spine. 2, 1, off. Well done. That was easier, wasn't it? Doing arm lifts first or leg lifts? Leg raises first. I think they are easier. Right, so leg raises this time. So you don't have to lift it massive amounts, just lift it. So all it is, put your arms a little bit wider if you want. Bring your legs in, get your feet together closer. And then you're just going to lift one and then the other. It is easier if your feet are together and your arms a little bit wider. I'll let you have that. Do not let your hips drop. 30 seconds and go. Be nice and purposeful. Don't rush it. Just watch your bums. All your bums are going up now. I drop your bum a bit, Phil. You like Tower Bridge there, mate. That's it. Just drop it. Think flat. If you're struggling with this, just go to your knees or just hold a low plank. Last 10. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off. So that's all your glutes and your lower back. If you pinch your stomach, it forces it into your glutes as well. Last one, you're going to do arms this time, so it's the opposite way around. Bring your arms in closer, your elbows in closer together, your feet a little bit farther apart, and then you can push down on the opposite foot to the arm you're putting out front. Be purposeful, drive that arm forwards and get a good stretch. Don't let your shoulders twist, don't let your hips twist. Ready, 30 seconds and go. Remember, if you're struggling with these, just hold a low plank. So don't let your bum rise up. Well done, Vicky, you've got that stuff now. Nice and controlled, that's it. Lovely and flat as well. And you, Rachel, that's good. Just bring your bum up a bit, Lindsay, you've got a bit saggy again. Oh, Margaret's going for the A star. She's doing opposite arm, opposite leg. 2, 1, off. Margaret gets the star for that one. She was doing the quadruped. She was doing opposite arm, opposite leg. That was it. Oh, sorry. Oh, God, look at I don't think it's a little bit harder because you've got the balance, haven't you? But yeah, but you're pushing down on, you're putting most of the weight on the opposite leg anyway. Right, up on your feet again. Yeah, I know, up, down, up, down. It's all part of the exercise. Get up, get down. So normal lunge with this one, nice long step back. All you're going to do, hands on the hips if you want, nice and upright, and you're just going to drop your knee down as far as you can get, back up, stand up, change legs, go back the other way, down again. Right, so we are standing up and changing legs. No hands on knees, that doesn't do your knee any good and it's cheating. So 5 each leg in your own time, nice and controlled. If you're taking your knee all the way to the floor, your knee just kisses the floor. I don't want any pile drivers. Don't Trev moaning because there's all these divots in the floor. Well, he's going to moan anyway, but I mean, not give him something to moan about. That's it. That's nice and controlled, Kate. Well done. Just see how low you can go. Take it down. You can hover it so it just almost touches the floor. Oops. Yeah, 5 each leg. So try and keep your body as upright as possible when you're doing these. So think looking forwards, good posture. down, and back up again. It'll force you to drive from your glutes. If you feel like you're doing all the work in your quads, you need to be squeezing your bum a bit more. Right, second set. Right, so this time when you go back, you're going to go back, you're going to go down, and you're just going to hold it for a count of 2, and then you're going to come back up. And then opposite legs. Yeah, 5 each, exactly the same, but you're going to hold it at the bottom for a count of 2. So you do not go down to the floor and just sit with your knee on the floor. I will be watching. That's it. So all end up being going down to the floor. It's going to be a little bit harder now. You've got to just hold it there. That's brilliant. That's really good control. Well done. Oh, Angela's gone. She's run out of gin. That's it, Julia. Spot on. Good hold. Just hold it a bit longer, Steve. Well done, Jamie. That's a good hold. Good hold, Barbara. Well done. That's a good hold. So just take your legs off when you're done. Remember, it's 5 each leg. So that was the step up from last week, that. You'll find that a bit harder. Right, same as the first one this time, but you're going to go down, squat, and then as you come up, I just want you to bring your knee up as high as possible. You can do a grab them by the ears and smash your knee through the face if you want. If it makes you feel better. If you can think of a helm you'd like to do that too. And 5 each leg, nice and controlled. Take your time, get that knee nice and high. Be purposeful with it. That's it, well done, Elaine. Straight through his face then. Well done, Steve, that's good. Let's go quiet now, we're concentrating, aren't we? Well done, Claire, that's good. Take your legs off when you're done. That doesn't mean just stop if you've not done. I know what you're a lot alike. Oh. Right, on the floor. Where's Lee? Lee's favourite. Oh, yeah. I know that as well. It's press-ups. Right, normal press-ups. So you can do them from your knees if you want. So if you're doing them from your knees, just toes on the floor, press up. We don't use the word proper. We don't use the word proper ones. On your toes. They're all proper press-ups, unless you go to your hair. Right, so 10 in your own time. Remember, nice and flat. Well done, Di. Spot on that. That's your strength training, that, isn't it? I'm just checking you weren't doing it to your hair. Phil wasn't. Right, second set of these, we're going to do them wide. So as wide as you feel comfortable. You're all right, Barbara. Guys just said you look like you're down. I was going to have to press the defib button on the screen. Right then, 10 wide. And go. You can get your nose down to the floor. Well done. Doesn't matter if you're doing them on your knees, it's all about toning that muscle up anyway. We're not about building it up. It's just getting that control going up and down. And if you find it easy, then just go onto your toes. That's why there's no proper way to do it. It doesn't matter. It's just there to tone that tricep. And if we weren't doing that, we'd be doing it on the chairs, and you all hate the chairs, so. That's good. Because it's new session planned next week. Right then, last set. Remember, this time you're going to do toes, fingers, toes. It's on his breath. Fingertips touching, hands turned in. Same again, 10. You're going to isolate that tricep now. Oh, there's lots of grunting going on there. Get a breather, get a quick drink. I'll give you a couple of seconds to get yourselves sorted. We are back down on the floor. So side planks. Did we step this one up? I think we did. Did we put toe taps in? Right, so we're going to do left, we're going to do right. If you feel comfortable, I want you to bring some leg raises in. So if you're comfortable, I just want you to bring some leg raises in as well, right? If you're not, just stay low plank. Are you ready? 30 seconds. Again, if you struggle with these, just do them from your knees because it's all building up. Ready and go. That's it. Well done, Steve. That's good, Jamie. Just pin it. We have a quick, Kate, just draw your bum in a bit. You're a bit banana shape. That's it. Spot on. Well done, Phil. You don't have to hold it there. It goes up and down, mate. That's impressive, though. No. 2, 1, off. Right, roll over. Same again. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, plank. Come on, you plankers. Say it, well done, Kate. Do it from your knee. So just bend your legs and just do it from your knee. So get your feet, tuck your feet out of the way. Not yet. 2, 1, and off. You've got a rotator cuff problem. Do the planks at home, but do scapular extensions. So you just rock up and down, but it's a very low way of bringing the movement back in. No, all you're doing is just going down and then up. It'll build the strength back up, and then do the one where you stand in the door frame and just push your arm out. The same, yeah. I'm not a trained physio, by the way. I've just broken a lot of stuff. Right then, last set, we're going to do a roll over. So you're going to roll over left to right. Remember, pin your feet together, roll over your toes. I'd just do a low plank if I were you. Yeah. On your toes. on your knees or on your toes. And if you want to have a go at that, just rolling up and down. Right. Oops. Ready and go. That's it. Nice and poised. Want to see some really good arm extensions. That's it. Focus your inner strictly. Want to see lots of Darcy Bustle expressive hands. Well done, Claire. That's good. Take your time to get that stretch and open your shoulders up. Last 3 seconds. Come on, you can get another 2 in. 2, 1, and off. Well done. Good effort. Stay on the floor. Don't get up. I know. Thank me later. God, we're rattling through these today. We missed some out. Press up, some knees, side planks. All right. No, we're on. Right then. Bridge. Are we waving at? All right. We're not going to get if Angela comes through as well at some point. So is that little Jamie? That's just right. Yes. Future dragon. If it's anything like my kids, they wait until you're doing something and ask you to approve an app on. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Right then, bridge. You know what you're doing with bridge? 3 sets of 10. It's a raised bridge. So I want it up, pause, squeeze, back down again. 3 sets of 10. Off you go. So I want you to listen to your legs while you're doing this. If it feels like you're doing all the work on your quads, I want you to move your feet a little bit further out. If it feels like you're pulling on your hamstrings, the backs of your legs, I want you to move your feet back in. It should be a balance if you do it right. Your knees and your feet and your hips should be in line, and your knees shouldn't move. I used to make you squeeze a water bottle between your knees. Maybe I think we need to bring that back again. That's it, drive it up. Some really good height extensions coming on now. Everybody's lower back flexibilities coming on. It will open up your hip flexors as well as improving your glutes. But it's all important for running and upper body strength as well. Because we really are going back to the 80s now, aren't we? we all nicely rested. Right, this one, arms up in the air. I'll make you do this one again. Up, straight up, fingertips pointing at the ceiling. Same again. 10 reps. Make sure your feet are in line with your hips. Off you go. That's it, drive it up. So your ankles, your knees, your hips should be in a straight line. Don't let your knees splay out. That's it, Barbara. That's really good. So take your time, get that squeeze. Remember, you've got a £20 note in your butt cheeks and somebody's trying to nick it. So if you squeeze your bum together, it can feel like you're turning your pelvis inside out. If you work harder on this, it'll stop the star jumps, run to the toilet. But not for you, Phil. I doubt it. Right then, so just hug your knees in if you need to release your lower back. We've got one more set of them. So this time we're going to do the runner's version of it. So remember, arms on the floor. Leave your arms there, leg out straight. Watch this, because you all did it wrong last week. Your leg doesn't move. Your leg stays straight. All you do is you lift your bum up and then back down again. Change legs and down. See it? No, I'm going to make you change over this time so you don't start rattling them out. So if you're struggling with these, because you might get cramp in your hamstring, Just do a normal bridge. People refer to this as a physio bridge. It's because every time you get injured, even if it's a little finger, a physiotherapist will make you do the bridge. So everybody refers to it as a physio bridge. Apologies to any physiotherapists in the room, but it's true. It's like a 3-for-1 exercise. It does all sorts of stuff, but it's straight out of the runner's manual, this one. No, that's spot on, Rachel. That's exactly it. Well done, Vicky. Margaret's got it. That's cracked it. I bet you've done it. You'll have done this with running before. You tend to find the runners are really good at this because they've done it loads. It's kind of one of those stock coaches ones for running, this one. Really good for your hamstrings as well, but if it's pulling too much, bring your foot in. Right, back up on your feet. You've been laid on the floor way too long now. Find yourself a wall. So we're doing calf raises. So remember, the key is feet shoulder width apart, right? So your shoulders aren't that wide, unless you make, right? And then you're just going to roll your ankles forwards, hold and back down again. Nice and relaxed. Put your arms out in front for balance. Don't use the wall. No leaning on the shelf, die. Ready and go. 10. Nice and controlled. Take your time. Right? I'm going to look at everybody's calf muscles now. Then I can say that. Good calf muscles, them, die.
I've got pirate ones.
You've got pirate ones. What you mean? You mean he copied them off somebody else? That's good, Kate. Yeah, I can see your Celeste muscle there as well. That's good. Oh, I see you're all hiding yours. Not, I haven't got a calf fetish before we start on any rumours. So make sure you're not rolling your ankles out because that you lose the focus as soon as you do that. You flick to a completely different set of muscles. That's it, Margaret. Spot on that. But don't be tempted when you go up to throw your bum forwards either, because that's not doing anything really. Right, so this next one, I'm gonna have to try and do this without getting cramps. So feet forwards, knees slightly bent, stand up, right, arms out, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up and back down again. You're not gonna do that, right? You've got to go up and try and keep your knees at the same angle they were at. So it's just gonna focus that soleus muscle, which I can't pronounce very well. It's hard, really hard to do this without throwing your knees forwards. Your knees shouldn't move. Perfect, that, Kate. Gordon, Bennett, how did you get on the toes like that? Are you a ballerina? Oh, right, well, there you go. That's it, perfect. No knee movement at all. And it's lock it in and it's up and down. It's really hard to do. But as soon as you do it, you'll feel it locks into that side part of your calf muscle. Right then, now it gets tricky. This is my NAF playlist as well. Right, so you're just going to stand on one leg. We're going to do 5 straight off. So lift one leg up, arms out, and you're just going to do a single leg calf raise. So try and hold it. Don't roll your ankles out. It's a lot harder. You're not going to get as high. But what we're going to find out here is if you've got to compensate, if you're compensating and you've got one calf muscle weaker than the other. Right? Take note if you have got one that's weaker and go and practice it on the stairs. When you're making a cup of coffee, 5 each one. You can do 10 if you want. So do this is good homework. Every British Triathlon coaching course I've been on, they go on about doing calf raises while you're making a cup of tea. Don't know why, but single leg calf raise, if you've got a weak leg, just work on that while you're making a cup of tea. Or coffee. or whiskey, whatever it is that you're drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, back down on the floor. Jenny's favorite. Spaghetti legs time. So first one, 45 degrees. Lee's not here, so I've got the master of angles with me tonight. So hands on your bum to support your lower back, toes pointed, feet off the ground, hold it up. We're going to do 10 this time, instead of just holding it, nice and controlled, down and up. Point your toes, keep your legs straight. So nice and slow. So now spread your legs a little bit and just see if both legs are even. Right? If you feel you've got a weak leg, you are carrying it with the other leg. Weak hip flexors in runners cause injuries because you start overcompensating on the other leg. So it leads to knee injuries, tight IT band, can even lead to plantar fascia, apparently. Not sure how, but. Nice and slow, Diane. Jenny, show them how to do it. Yeah. Right, so second exercise. Same again, you can lift your legs up to 45 degrees. All you're going to do is do 10 of them. So 2 movements, over, under is 1. So you're going to do 20 scissors all together. You don't have to go too wide. I just want to see some control. So it's like that. Flipping heck, look at Jenny. Don't go too fast. It's all about using that hip flexor in a different plane and making it work harder. If you do it too quick, you don't get the same effect. Well done, Phil. That's good. Claire, well done. It's so nearly said Elaine then. Once he's in, he's not coming out. Oh, now we're getting on to quality stuff. Is it the Neil Morrissey version? I think Barbara's meditating. Right then, this time, you're going to bring it up and you're just going to hold them at 45 degrees for 30 seconds. Are you ready? So remember, if you need to put your hands on your bum to support your lower back, ready and go. I'm going on angle inspection here. Oh, go. We're all doing really well. That's really good. How are we doing on there? They're all right. Well done, Julia. That's good, Elaine. Well done. I can't see Jamie's feet. I'll have to just guess the rate. She's keeping her socks out of the way because she's got holes in her socks. Well done, Barbara. That's perfect. That good angle, that. Try and get your legs a bit straighter, Steve. Not yet. Not yet. 2, 1, off. I'm on it tonight with time. Oh, last one. And then we get just some stretch downs. Right then, crunches. Because you're all cheating, we're going to do something new now. I've been on the internet because everybody keeps throwing themselves up and using the legs. So I'm going to isolate your abs on this first one. So you know, like we normally do it like that, and we just do a little squeeze up, feet together, knees out. It's called a frog crunch. Put your arms up in the air, right? And it stops you from using your legs. You can only use your abs. So same again, it's just up, hold, back down, 10. I like it when I've been on the internet. You would not believe what's in my search engine. So keep your hands pointed at the ceiling because it stops you throwing your arms forwards. That's it, Jamie, perfect. All it's about is just crunching up and getting your upper back and your shoulder blades off. Right? That's it. Perfect, you three. Oh, I missed what the Dragons were doing. I'll have to watch you next time. Was it good? All right. I'll take your word for it. Trust me, the Zoomies would be grassing you up. It used to be better. I used to have the earpiece in because I could hear what they were saying. And the things they used to say about the roomies. Right, we're going to do another set of them. So, another set of frog crunches. Ready and go. We'll mix it up for the last one. I like them. They're my new favorite thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. Sit nice and controlled. So don't throw yourself up. Just squeezing enough will lift your shoulder blades off. If you get anything more than that and you get your upper back off as well, you're doing great. But your lower back should stay on the floor. Right then, pair up. I'll go with you, Phil, because we've got odd numbers for the first time. So just lock your legs with your partner. We're going to do you start upright and then you go down. So Zoomies at home, same as last week. Find something heavy to put your feet under. So your sofa, your partner, something big and inanimate will do it. You all right doing this? Right. Right. So you just start upwards and then all you're going to do is just lower down as slow as you can go until you're almost down. Hold it and then back up again. So really slow down. You can come up quick, just not so quick you throw your partner over your head. So nice and controlled down, get as low as you can and up. How many's that? Brilliant exercise. This really concentrates. And because you're not lifting yourself up, you can't cheat. So if you ever do any weight training, the best way to do weight training is to negative lifts. So control the weight down. Because you'll always throw the weight up. How many is that? I don't think. Well done, mate. I've missed doing them. Right then, that's it. Stretch down time. Oh, God, Bennett. Oh, we said we were going to do some pigeon last week, didn't we? Right. So for the cyclists, because we very rarely do any stretch down for cyclists, but it's generally good for you anyway, because everybody's got really shit hip flexors and really shit hip mobility. Right then, so we'll build you into it first. I'll get you warmed up or stretched up. Feet shoulder width apart. Nice and relaxed, shoulders slightly back. Bring your arms up, hands together. Look up, and then swan dive down. Slightly bend your knees. Take your fingers to the floor, so you have to bend your knees to whatever. Deep breath in, just lift your body up halfway, look forwards. Back down to the floor again. Swing up. Back up, arms up. And then back down again, last time. All the way to the floor, fingertips on the floor. Breathe in, halfway up, look forwards. Take your hands back down to the floor, step back into high plank. Right, so what we're going to do with your left leg is you're going to bring your left leg to your left foot to your right hand and your left knee to your left hand. So it's like that. Get it as far forward as you can, or as far forward as comfortable for you. Everybody should be able to do this, right? It's pigeon, right? So this opens up. Right, once you're comfortable, let this relax, because at the moment you'll be holding your muscle. Right, once you're comfortable, just feel if you can lower yourself down forwards. If you can't, stay up, doesn't matter. Once you get yourself a bit further, you can get your nose on the floor. So deep breath in. So deep breath in, one last push. Try and get a little bit lower. Just come out gently out of the stretch, back onto your hands. Release your leg. Now, doesn't that look, now, everybody thinks that's one of the hardest yoga poses. It's not, it's so easy. So same again, the other side this time. So just drop your knee, nice and easy to start off with. Let your body get used to it. Fiddle about with your knee and your foot if you want to. Get it so it's comfortable. Then once you feel like you can go forwards, just go forwards. If you can't go forwards, just stay up. Deep breath in. Breathe out, just trying to lean further into it. Try and get your nose and your forehead on the floor. Wait till we do dead pigeon. So walk it back up onto your hands. Take your foot back. It is filthy. Right, so back onto your knees. And all we're going to do is just hand slightly further forwards. Just leave your hips so they're above your knees, but just reach forwards and bob down. This puppy pose, so it's not quite child's pose. Just feel like somebody's gently tugging on your wrists. Just release all that tension. You can give your bum a little wiggle if it helps. So deep breath in, just fold your laces to the floor and come and sit on your ankle, on your heels now. If you can't get all the way back, just go back as far as you can. Then all I want you to do is just twist. Just good for your lower back, this one. Breathe in, return to the middle and change sides. So it's good this as well, you're stretching your quads. So you don't have to stand on one leg and wobble around. You can go back all the way if you want. No, another day. Right, so feet together, heels together, up on your hands. I just want you to just push your knees out gently now. It is a frog thing this week. So just plant your feet and fingers on the floor now, spread your fingertips. Brace your knees against your elbows. And if you want to, just lean forwards until your feet come off the ground. And back again. So back out to long plank again. Just drop your laces to the floor and stretch upwards, but don't let your hips touch the floor. That's upward dog. Not cobra, it's upward dog, because you've got your laces down and your bum off the floor. Deep breath in, just push back into downward dog. And just walk your heels out now. Just stretch those calves we've worked out. Make sure your arms are straight, your elbows are slightly turned out, your ears are between your arms. That's it, back into plank again, drop to your knees. Swing your feet around to the side and up you go. Just throw your arms over, just loosen them shoulders off. We've just been doing a lot of pressure on your shoulders. Back the other way. That's it, just shake them off. Well done, everybody. Who had a go at a crane then? Because I couldn't see from where I was stood. Well done. It's so, most of these yoga poses that you see and you think that's stupid are actually really easy to do. You've just got to know how to set them up. Well done, Zoomies. Brilliant tonight.
Thank you. I'm missing next week, so I'll use this recording again.
Okay. Well, it's a new session plan next week anyway. So I think we'll probably I'm leaning towards supersetting again.
Okay.
There might be a Sally as well. Unless I can think of something else.
I like Sally. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.